and we're off on a 3-week adventure to Australia and Bali. Let's see what we learn. Good day, mate. Welcome to Australia, home of the koalas, that's me, and the kangaroos. Koalas sleep 19 to 20 hours a day because their diet consists of eucalyptus leaves, which have almost no nutrients, and it takes a while for them to digest it. Koalas have 2 opposable thumbs for climbing trees. Mom koalas have pouches for their babies because they are marsupial animals. Like our next animal, the kangaroo. Let's go. Like koalas, baby kangaroos, or joeys, stay in the pouch for up to 9 months. Kangaroos are herbivores. They eat grasses and things like that. Like cows, kangaroos regurgitate their food and rechew it before it is ready to be totally digested. Male kangaroos have big tails for what scientists used to think was for balance, but new research says that it is used for providing more power into their jumps. The Aboriginal people were the first people in Australia, starting longer than 50,000 years ago. As you can see in this video, there was a didgeridoo accompanying the vocalist who was doing a sort of chanting. This performance was a celebration of the next generation learning how to dance. The Aboriginals were the only people in Australia until the 1700s, when Captain Cook came to Australia. In 1770, Captain James Cook met Aboriginal people on the Australian shoreline. He was sailing to find more land for the British Empire. This picture was taken at the exact spot of his landing by a friend. Captain Cook made it seem like the Aboriginals were just animals on the continent and didn't let them have say in anything. In fact, it wasn't until recently that they were allowed to vote. Captain Cook wasn't officially a captain while he was working. He was actually a lieutenant who did captain duties. It was after a few years that he was promoted to post captain. $1 is 1.52 Australian dollars. Most people who don't live in Australia think that most Australians live near places like this. But most people live in places like this, which is on the coastline. As you can see in the map, there are more people in the coastline than in the bush in the middle. Here are some of my favorite things I did in Australia. Meeting the koalas in the Gold Coast. Feeding the wallabies and the kangaroos in Melbourne. Riding around in our stylish golf cart in the Hamilton Islands. And scuba diving the Great Barrier Reef. Australia, you were amazing. I hope we'll see you again. Righty-roo. Ooh, what a long swim. Finally made it to Bali. Let's see what adventures awaits here. In Bali, we saw lots of really cool animals. One of my favorites may have been a Manta Ray, which is the animal in this video that I took while I was scuba diving at a location called Manta Point. These amazing creatures can be up to 29 feet wide. In 2008, scientists discovered that there was 2 different species of Manta Ray. The huge oceanic Manta Ray and the smaller, but still really large reef Manta Ray that averages at around 15 feet. This ray is a very large reef ray, at around 15 feet wide. This is a school of striped eel catfish. Although these tiny fish look cute, they actually have spines on their fins that are extremely venomous and can even be fatal. When we went to a Hindu temple, we had to wear a thing called a sarong. The sarong symbolizes respect and modesty. Although Indonesia is a Muslim country, Bali's main religion is Hinduism. Indonesia was ruled by the Dutch people until the 1940s and was called the Dutch East Indies, but in 1945 it gained its independence and is now led by a president. $1 is 14,254 rupees and 40 cents. It makes you feel rich. Indonesia has so many islands that nobody knows exactly how many there are. Some say there are 18,307, while others say there are 17,508. Even though Bali is small, it is the most popular Indonesian island. Here are some of my favorite things we did in Bali. We did a photo competition. These are my 2 GoPro photos that won the competition. Playing at our private pool. Seeing monkeys at the sacred monkey forest. And scuba diving in these amazing, beautiful reefs. I hope you enjoyed listening to my adventures in Bali and Australia. Thanks for watching!